Scorpio, this is not a random message. This week, God is stepping in to reveal a truth you could feel but never prove. Someone who smiled at you, supported you, even said they loved you, was never on your side. You stayed quiet. You trusted your intuition. Now the mask is about to fall. What's exposed will shock you, but it will also free you. This is divine justice, not revenge. If you felt uneasy, drained, or confused lately, stay with me till the end, because missing this message could mean missing the protection meant for you right now. Scorpio only. Scorpio, you are one of the most intuitive signs, yet even you can be tested when emotions are involved. Lately, things may have felt off, like someone close wasn't being fully honest with you. This isn't paranoia, and it isn't your imagination. This week carries a powerful shift where truth replaces confusion. God doesn't rush, but he is never late. What's being revealed now is meant to protect your heart and realign your path. As a Scorpio, you don't need to chase answers. Stay grounded, listen closely, and allow this message to guide you through what's unfolding right now. What has been happening behind the scenes? Scorpio, before truth comes into the light, it always moves quietly in the shadows. For a long time, you sensed something wasn't right, but you couldn't explain it clearly. The energy felt heavy. Conversations felt forced. Support felt conditional. You noticed small changes, less enthusiasm, subtle distance, strange reactions when you shared good news. These were not accidents. Your intuition picked up on signals your mind tried to ignore. You chose peace over confrontation. You stayed loyal, even when something inside you felt uneasy. You gave people the benefit of the doubt, because that's how deep your heart goes. But while you were protecting relationships, someone was protecting their own hidden intentions. Jealousy, insecurity, or personal motives stayed unspoken, disguised as love and concern. This imbalance slowly drained you. You may have felt tired without reason, emotionally foggy, or less motivated than usual. That wasn't weakness, it was your spirit reacting to dishonesty around you. Scorpio, nothing was wrong with you. You were simply outgrowing people who could not match your sincerity. And now, what stayed hidden can no longer survive in the dark. Why God allowed this, the spiritual reason. Scorpio, it's natural to ask why this situation was allowed to continue for so long. Why didn't the truth come out sooner? Why did God let someone stay close to you if their intentions were not pure? The answer is deeper than betrayal. It's about preparation and protection. Some lessons cannot be taught through words. They are learned through experience. God allowed this so you could see clearly, not just feel emotionally. You are being trained to trust your intuition without doubting yourself. Every moment of confusion sharpened your awareness. Every silent disappointment strengthened your boundaries. This was not punishment, it was refinement. You were learning discernment, patience, and emotional control, qualities that elevate a Scorpio to their highest power. If the truth had come earlier, you may not have been ready to release what needed to go. You might have held on out of habit, guilt, or hope. But now, you are stronger. Now, you can let go without anger. God reveals truth only when it can no longer harm you. This exposure is not meant to break your heart, it's meant to free your soul. Scorpio, what's being removed was blocking blessings you couldn't yet see. The moment of exposure this week. Scorpio, the moment of exposure does not arrive with chaos or confrontation. It arrives quietly, with clarity. This week, you may notice someone revealing themselves through their own words, actions, or sudden silence. A truth slips out unintentionally. A reaction feels colder than expected, or a situation unfolds where intentions can no longer be hidden. This is not something you force. It happens naturally, almost effortlessly. What's powerful is your response. Instead of shock or anger, you feel calm recognition. Deep down, you already knew. The difference now is confirmation. God allows the truth to surface in a way that protects you from guilt or confusion. You don't have to accuse, you don't have to defend yourself. The truth speaks for itself. This exposure may come through a conversation, a decision they make, or even something they fail to do when you expected support. Pay attention to patterns, not promises. Scorpio, this is divine justice in motion, balanced, precise, and fair. What's revealed is not meant to embarrass anyone. It's meant to release you. When the mask falls, you won't feel defeated. You'll feel lighter. This is the moment you reclaim your peace. Trust what you see this week. Even if it's subtle, God does not make mistakes, and neither does your intuition. How this will affect Scorpio? Scorpio, once the truth is revealed, the first thing you'll notice is relief. Not sadness, not regret. Relief. The emotional weight you've been carrying without fully understanding why will finally lift. Things begin to make sense. The confusion fades, and clarity takes its place. You stop questioning yourself. You stop replaying moments in your mind. Your intuition is validated, and that alone restores a deep sense of inner peace. You may feel emotionally detached in a calm, controlled way. This isn't coldness, it's growth. You no longer feel the need to explain your feelings or seek closure from someone who was never fully honest. Your energy starts returning to you. Sleep improves. Focus sharpens. Motivation slowly comes back. This shift also strengthens your boundaries. You become more selective with your time, your trust, and your emotional investment. Scorpio, you're not building walls, you're choosing alignment. What leaves your life now creates space for people who respect your depth, loyalty, and truth. This experience doesn't harden you. It empowers you. Warning and guidance from God. Scorpio, as truth comes to the surface, there is an important warning you need to hear. Do not rush to confront. Do not demand explanations. God is asking you to observe, not react. Silence is your protection right now. When people expose themselves, they often reveal more when they feel unchallenged. Let their actions finish telling the story. You may feel tempted to explain your feelings or seek accountability, but this is not the time. Not everyone deserves access to your emotions. Closure does not always come from conversation. Sometimes it comes from clarity. Trust that what you see is enough. You don't need confirmation beyond what's already unfolding. Guard your energy carefully this week. Rest more. Pray more. Stay grounded. Avoid sharing your plans or next moves. What God is removing is making space for something better, but that space must stay protected. Scorpio, your power lies in restraint, wisdom, and trust. Let God handle what you no longer need to carry. What opens for Scorpio after this? Scorpio, once this truth is revealed and the weight is lifted, a new alignment begins to form in your life. You may not see immediate fireworks, but you will feel a deep sense of calm and certainty. This is the kind of peace that comes when nothing is hidden anymore. Your energy becomes cleaner. Your thoughts become clearer. You start attracting situations and people that feel natural, supportive, and genuine. Opportunities begin to flow where there was once resistance. Conversations feel easier. Decisions feel lighter. You no longer second-guess yourself, because your intuition is fully awake. This shift allows healthier connections to enter your life, people who respect your boundaries and honor your loyalty. Spiritually, you feel closer to God. Your faith strengthens because you've seen protection in action. What was removed had reached its expiration date. Scorpio, this ending is not a loss. It is an opening. What comes next is aligned, honest, and meant to stay. Scorpio, if this message resonates with you, understand this clearly: it did not reach you by accident. God reveals truth when you are ready to handle it with strength, not emotion. What is being exposed this week is not meant to hurt you, but to protect your future. You are stepping into a phase where clarity replaces confusion and peace replaces doubt. Do not look back with anger. Do not question your past decisions. Everything happened to guide you here, stronger and wiser. Trust what has been shown to you, even if it comes quietly. Your silence, your patience, and your faith have not gone unnoticed. If you feel called, take a moment and affirm this truth in your heart. And if you want to stay aligned with messages meant specifically for Scorpio, make sure you stay connected. This is only the beginning of a more honest chapter for you.